Child sexual abuse does not stop at the borders. It happens in detention centers too.
Used to have, it's called the butterfly sector, where the guards would just randomly take turns essaying and impregnating random women in these camps, and in exchange the woman could get an extra couple food rations for them. It was the most deranged, twisted thing ever. But we saw that happen in the past, at the horrors of war in detention centers. It's not a surprise, unfortunately, but it's still sickening what is happening to these young girls in the ICE detention camps. They've been the young boys in the detention camps too, and there's proof of it. Here's my source. They have been painfully, pretty sure this is illegal, right? Illegally torturing these young boys, teenage boys' balls in private areas and crushing them and putting horrible pressure on them. Assaulting and humiliating these young boys in these work camps because they can. And you can read the source here. I'll put the source at the top.
Women and children have been getting assaulted in these detention centers for years, but y'all don't want to go there. I'm not talking about rumors or internet speculation. I'm talking about real cases that have made it to the justice system. 56-year-old contract detention center officer David Corbell, who was working at a Louisiana ICE detention center facility, was charged with essaying a Nicaraguan woman while she was in custody, while he was on duty. I keep seeing media wording this as a relationship. This was not a relationship. I don't care how you paint it. In the eyes of the law, it's not consensual. This isn't just an ICE rule. This is a rule all along the justice system. If somebody's in custody, they cannot consent to sexual contact with staff. And a child damn sure can't consent ever. I don't care how you feel about somebody's legal status in the United States. Legal status does not excuse sexual assault of any kind.
It happens right here in the United States. Let's talk about the institutions that are holding immigrants and their children. Often children are separated from their parents and held in these detention centers. And you bet your bottom dollar that sexual abuse is happening there too. Immigration status should not overlook basic human rights and protection and prevention. Children in detention centers should not be immune to protection against sexual abuse.